Hi, Kiwi. All right, right before we start our run, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a couple things from the college, and we're going to get this so we can exchange more things from the wretched broker.
It is done.
And then also, we're going to get, more importantly, the ability to buy, or the ability to get more HP when healing at fountains, which I think will be...
You've done it.
Will be very helpful. Extra HP is always worth it. But more importantly, I realized we can buy Fate Fabrics at the broker, as well as plants now, which is nice. But what I'm going to do is I am going to buy some nectar, since we can always use more of that. And then let's see, I could buy the Surge of Stygian Wells, but let me see if my cattails have already grown. They have not. So yeah, let's go buy those cattails as well. I think I only needed 2 more of those. So let's buy 2 of the... Oh, he only had 1. Never mind. Alright, well, I'm sure we'll need them eventually. Let's go ahead and do our run now. Alright, so what am I going to run today? What weapon will I use? Oh, right, I was thinking this. Something tells me this is going to be a poor... going to go poorly, because this weapon did not impress last time. Maybe I should focus on the special with this time and see how it does. Or I go with... or I go with the Sister Blades again, because they generate more gold. You know what? I'm going to go with special attack build with the Sister Blade... Or, yeah, the Sister Blades. Let's add on some heat, I guess. I don't know how testaments work just yet, but let's see. What can we do? All foes have more HP. All foes have a shield. Move faster. Take bonus damage when you are struck. All the costs of things go up. Healing effects are less. Most foes have 0% chance to be from the next region. Oh, okay, so it spawns higher, further in enemies. Interesting. Revenant. After 5 seconds, this becomes the foe it came from, unless... Okay, so... Oh, ugh. It's the mechanic from Elysium. That's gross. I don't want that. More foes. Each location had... Okay, start with less magic in each location. I think... Why don't we go with more foes?
This I vow.
Now, what is this? What does that mean? I see that I have to do something with Scylla. Alright, looks like I only need 1. Unless... Alright, yeah, it looks like only Scylla is the one that matters here, so... It looks like a little bit of a visual bug. Anyway, we'll go ahead and just start with slightly more enemies. That's fine.
For the realm.
Okay. So I have 1 testament marked. And I have to beat Scylla to unlock it. And then finally, before I forget, I need to get my keepsake. So we've got this. After you fall to 0, become impervious for 10 seconds. And if no foe remains, restore 30 HP. Oh, that's really cool. That could be really useful, but I doubt it'll matter against bosses. And then here we have... Gain a random common chaos blessing once this night. Every 8 encounters, replace it. Huh. After choosing a boon 25% of the time, randomly take 1 more once this night. That's also really cool. I think... I kind of want to go Poseidon build with this. Or I could see a way to make it work with... I could see a way to make it work with, what's her name? Aphrodite. If I went really close and charged up all of my knives. But I think for now, doubling up on boons sounds really useful. Okay, I think final choice will be... Let's go with Concave Stone. And let RNG give us whatever we get for the start of this run. Alright, here we go. Sister Blade special build, hopefully. Who knows what RNG will actually give us. Oh, perfect. We're starting with Poseidon. And let's give him the gift, because I got that 1 nectar and I want to see him again.
I heard so much about you, Uncle, but you're not just very strong, you're generous as well. I am grateful, and would give you this.
Little niece, how thoughtful, but deeply unnecessary. Yet now I'm feeling generous, so here, this one's for you.
Alright, and we get the
Well,
Vivid
this is
Sea.
quite a catch.
Vivid Sea. And now let's see if we can get a good special boon.
You and niece, strange things have happened since the other night. Good things if you're not one of our enemies. We think perhaps you cut old Kronos down to size, but he just grows right back, as I recall.
Alright, let's see. What do we get? Breaker Sprint, Geyser Ring. I mean, we got the special, but it's of the lowest quality, and the Sprint looks really good here. Do I go with Sprint build is now the question. Because 160 on impact is pretty solid. I mean, if I see Poseidon once, I'm likely going to see him again, so I'm going to go with this, because this will carry me through the early game, and I may as well use it. See, like, everything just gets popped immediately with that. Alright, yeah, I think that's how we'll run, and then, quite literally, that's how we'll run. And then when we find our next Poseidon room, we'll take it. Assuming Chaos isn't going to... Oh, hey, look, there's Afro. Alright, Aphrodite, Poseidon... Or, Aphrodite or Chaos. I think Chaos
Sting away.
can give us a lot. I'm going to take Chaos for now.
It was a recent moment when time briefly ceased to be, and I alone could tell. I believe this coincided with your confrontation with Kronos. Now you return to me, attempting to repeat the same outcome. Interesting.
Alright, Doom Strike. Attack damage. Restore magic 5 every 1 second. For the next 6 locations, location reward previews are hidden, and then you have a 78% chance to double your resources. I think we'll want the mana regen again. For the next 4 encounters, your dash is slower and will use 6 magic. Alright, so I'm going to burn through my magic very quickly. But I think that's fine. The mana regen was really huge last time, I'll take it again.
Within the silence of the infinite abyss lies infinite possibility. The limitless and unseen building blocks of all that has ever been conceived, and all that shall ever be.
It's really quite a lot.
And then we're going to keep going for grass, because we'll need to stack that up. Man, this burns through magic right now because of the Chaos Boon, but that's fine. Presumably we should finish that before the final boss shows up, I hope. We're out of magic now, officially.
Damn it.
So this is fine. I can keep my distance and just throw knives at them. That was the plan for this build anyway. Easy. Not a big deal at all. We can manage this as long as we don't get to the boss and then find out we're kind of screwed. I'll take the magic pool up. We sure do pop those guys, though. It's funny, the sprint initially was just so different from Hades 1 that it took me a little bit to really process how to use it right. But it really isn't that hard once you understand you just hold the button after you dodge. It's funny though, because of my experience with the previous Hades game, I just kind of treated it as though, in all instances... Ugh, this one.
Shadow Spiller.
I'm just gonna do some hit and run on this guy. Let's kill his allies first, because they'll projectile at me. None of that, sir. I was so used to the sprint, the dashing mechanic in Hades 1 that it was hard to process how to use it properly here. I could have dodged that. I chose to go for the hit instead. Alright. Yeah, I'm using this dash effectively enough, it seems. Alright, Apollo. You weren't really in the plan for this build.
Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what. His assaults on Olympus always fail, even if they've kept us occupied. What's his next move?
Maybe I can get your cast again because it was quite strong. Ooh, 100% more damage in a wider AoE. Your attacks deal more damage. Your casts expand in size until they expire. I think I might go with this one because this is a really, really good special boon. But how can you do more AoE with a knife? I was really thinking the Poseidon boon would matter best here. Yeah, I guess 100% would make this do 30. It was 32, so it would do 60 damage now, which isn't a whole lot. I'm gonna go with the cast upgrade.
Have this. Have this.
Oh.
Have this.
Thanks, Echo. Well, I guess we're going with that anyway. That's fine.
Cook and load it. Is it truly you? I don't remember anymore what it was like, having two legs. Only the two. I'm hideous, I know, but I don't fall over myself like I once did. Second nature now, scurrying about.
Arachne, you're very cute.
Don't speak that way. My task would go much faster if I had legs like yours, Arachne.
Melinoe, you're a good person.
Save your pity for another soul, my friend. Now then, I've saved some of my softest silk for you.
Well, show me what you've got. Channel 40% faster, gain money, gain fabric. Fate fabric. That does seem to be kind of hard to come by, and that's 60 armor. I think I'm going to take that.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
And we're going purple today. Oh, hi there. Hold. Oh,
Let me help you.
I see. Okay. Weird. I've never done this before. This is using the weird tablet that we unlocked earlier.
See you in the crossroads.
Alright, got me grasped.
You did it.
Cool. And Daedalus Hammer. Heck yeah. Alright, let's hope that we can start speccing into our special.
Great.
Aw, thanks, Arachne. Yeah, as I thought. This doesn't actually really increase the AoE. It's a single target attack to begin with, so I didn't expect much, but it is a little disappointing. Our Chaos Boon should be popping soon at least, so for now I'll use this to kind of pop away the weaker ones. And hey, hitting 57 on this will be pretty good, especially if we can double up on the damage afterwards. Like, all I need is... What is it that I do need for this build to really pop off? Definitely the Daedalus Hammers that make them hook back at me.
Something changed.
Oh, there we
in
go.
the Chaos Boon.
Let's see. Your special fires each shot straight ahead of you, and your specials have 20% range. That's whatever. Your Omega attack hits a wider area. In each encounter, your Omega attack... we didn't get what we needed. Darn. I guess I can take the range. Actually, you know what? This will concentrate all the Omega special, I suppose. And if I get this with Fan Shot, that would be pretty strong. We'll just take this, I guess. It's really not the one I wanted,
The
but
keenest blades of all.
let's go ahead and take some more Psyche.
No threats nearby.
Oh, that's nice of us. Nice for us, rather. Oh, hi, kitty. Can I talk to you? I pet you, yay! Hi, kitty friend. Who are you? It's funny that
Must want something to eat.
that cat sound makes me think that it's going to, it sounds like Gnocchi. It sounds a bit like Gnocchi, our torty cat. Let's go ahead and just dash to all of you.
Predictable.
I don't think I didn't take any damage, they're good. Yeah, this dash is really strong right now. It'll fall off, especially come the later floors where you don't exactly want to be in melee range of things, but it will offer me a way to, like, get some quick damage on everyone, I suppose, if nothing else. And the fact that I can regenerate my mana so much faster thanks to Chaos is very helpful as well. It means I can be pretty wanton with it. Alright, free Hermes boon or costly whatever other god it may be boon. I think we go Hermes here. It's funny, I'm going a sprint build right now, which seems largely going to be ineffective, but who knows, maybe it'll pay off later. For now, it's just giving us free passage at the first floor, which I'm fine with that. Did take some hits that weren't necessary, though. Oh well.
You made it pretty far down there before. Impressive work. I knew you had it in you, but Graham still isn't backing down, is he? Maybe he's having second thoughts at least.
Alright, let's see. Attacks are faster, your foe's range shots are slower, your Omega cast uses less magic. We haven't taken this yet, so I might just do it for the Fated Prophecies, honestly. But the less mana on my cast also sounds really useful. I guess this run isn't really with the intent of winning. If we win, awesome, but I'm not going to cry if we lose. Alright, let's go get our Selene. Maybe we can get an HP up sooner.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You face the Titan in the lowest depths. That much I knew before your headmistress confirmed you vanquished him, as I had faith you would. If his life force is like grains of sand, then you took one. Eventually, all.
Alright.
Now.
I guess the spammable invulnerability again sounds pretty good here. Your Hex Blast the target area for 1,000 damage after 4 seconds. That could be really strong, but seems hard to use. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dark side.
Dark side. As you require.
And then we go straight into Hecate. And I guess I have to see how my spec works on her now.
You spoke the oath of the unseen and would enact Knight's testament this eve. I sensed the growing fear. How much of it is yours?
A healthy fear, no more no less, headmistress. I'm honored that you granted me the right to take the oath. Assuming it was your doing, rather than Commander Skelemia's.
Best not to speculate too much. 'Twas your own doing most of all. Then face me on this terror-stricken eve. You have made certain vows and shall experience the consequence.
Alright. Let's see how much damage this actually does. Alright. Decent, but I think that's still less damage than my back attack. But it's fine. I'm regenerating mana pretty fast with it. This isn't like the previous Chaos Boon that was so, like, stacked. Oh, I'm caught in a corner. Unfortunate. Yeah. Close, but I got out. I should be using my cast more often. I'm forgetting to do that. Alright. My dash should be able to take out these little spawnlings very easily, which makes them much less of a threat, thankfully. Okay, there we go. Let's see how much damage this actually does when it's charged up. Only 100. Okay, so yeah, my projectiles are doing a bit more damage. That's fine. Actually, now that I remember, I have an ability that makes me do more damage against enemies that are in my cast, so I should use that. Yeah, so far this build has done anything but pop off, that's for sure. I'm surprised that didn't hit me, actually. Why don't I do this? Because in theory I should be invulnerable. Cool. Glad that worked as described. I think at this point I should really just stop taking that ability because it seems to be a bit of a trap for me. At least this one's easy to dodge. This pattern's easy enough to dodge. All right. Still have one up here. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and drop this. Why did I dash into that? That was dumb. At least we still have most of our armor. And there we go. Hecate is definitely one of the easier bosses at this point. I've got her patterns down pretty well.
Growing skill with Lim and Oros makes you something to be feared. Good.
A gift.
I do find it interesting that Lemon Oros is on the cover art rather than the Witch's Staff, which is the weapon you start with. It really makes you feel like this was the dev's intended weapon.
Just in time.
Alright, so we don't need Echo's Keepsake anymore because we've already done it's already done its job. Let's see, what next? The next fountain makes one common boon of yours rare. Let's try and use this and see how long I can keep this armor going, because that'll keep me from taking a lot of damage if I use it well.
You yet persist, despite my generous attempts to dissuade you. Then very well. You carry on as the distraction which you are, whilst I turn my attention to matters of greater import.
Curious to know what he thinks is more important.
Join me.
I do appreciate this as a way to gather a lot more grasp. It's a very strange whatever it is, though. But hey, that's the fastest. This is the fastest grasp game we had. This is the most grasp. This is the most grasp game we've had out of any run. Hephaestus.
That song again.
Something tells me we're not going to be running into more Poseidon or Aphrodite this run, unfortunately. Not easily, at least. Pop, pop, pop. It is kind of fun to pop them like that. What I really need is the Poseidon boon that gives a debuff if I knock enemies back with my dash. Oh, we have this. May as well use it. There we go. All right, Hephaestus, what have you got?
Am I to understand you gave a certain titan a right thorough walloping of late? Mayhap I helped in my own way? Not like you took down Kronos with your bare hands, eh? The point is, good job, Witchy.
I like him. Let's see. If you take damage during your attacks or specials, they are stronger if they hit. If you enter a location, gain armor until the next location. Your attacks occasionally create a blast. I think this one, honestly, because this scales well with my current trinket.
My silver's come alive.
Okay. So I can either take the palm, or I can see what else there is to offer. Since it's a palm, it makes me think that there may be things other than grasp and ash coming from this, so I think it's worth checking. Alright, so that one gave, ooh, a Selene versus... versus a magic boon. I think we take the Selene, honestly. Although I don't have a whole lot of palm, things that the palm would affect, so I could possibly stack more damage onto my special, but I think this isn't the route I'm gonna go. Ah. Okay. Too many projectiles, not great. Feels like I'm gonna lose my armor immediately, which is unfortunate. RNG in this game just never seems kind. It never, if there's a build I want to go, I never seem to get what I need for it. Alright, there we go.
The path of stars.
I lost a lot of armor in that room, unfortunately. Hopefully I can regenerate it. This hex lasts for plus one more second. Gain a chance to dodge. Deal more damage during your hex. I think we start by stacking up just the flat damage. I feel this is definitely different from how it looked last time I took this. I guess they just have different appearances. Or I guess it can be RNG what they end up being. Weird. Attack gains the bonus of your attack boon. That could be really strong. That could be extremely strong. Okay, we have to go for that. During your hex, your attack is 20% faster. During your hex, deal 20% more damage. Don't care about that. So I guess we have to take the upper path. Does that sound good to me? Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, what was this one? Hex lasts one more second. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be strong, I think. 1% to dodge, 20 more damage. Cast deals more damage, but no. I think we go straight for this because we're getting some dodge chance on top of everything else.
The light of the moon.
Alright. HP, mana, or whatever this is. I Thankfully, they gave me an enemy that's easy to deal with in this stage, because the projectiles in this very small stage like this can be very difficult to deal with. Magic, not interested, versus...
Face me. Need to recharge.
Shop. Shop could be useful. I think I'm going to go for the HP here, because I'm a little bit not very tanky at all. Yeah, I think that's my call on this one. I have enough gold for the shop, so I should consider that more heavily going forward. But I think for now, I'll just save up my gold. Alright, let's see how this upgrade has worked out for us. Something tells me that my actual build is going to be focused on attack, given the upgrades to the Hex that I'm about to get. Bet you thought I was going to go to the left one, because I sure did. That last-minute target change really threw me off. Alright, there we go. And some well-needed max life. Alright, shop up or coin Apollo or Poseidon. I've been looking for Poseidon. And I still maintain that Poseidon would be ooh, you know what? Poseidon with the attack boon on the Hex would be amazing. We're going this route for sure.
You won't stop me.
So I know I need to take out these guys ASAP. Is there a problem? You know what? I forgot I can dash through them. The dash hasn't completely fallen off yet, so let's use it to our best effect. Use it to our best ability. Wind up. Pop this here so I can deal some extra damage, and just... oh. I still have my armor, which is good. Something tells me I'm going to lose my armor by the time this fight is over, but at least I can use it for now. Try and get as much damage off as I can. I don't want to dash in close because I was worried that would hit me. But now I can do that. It's maybe too far, but it's not. Okay, we got him. We definitely got him. And teleports away, but we're fine. I'll finish him off with the sprint because why not? Alright, Poseidon, what have you got for me? Sunken treasure. At the start of the encounter, your cast immediately detonates. None of these are amazing, but I guess I'll take this. If it means the things I get are stronger, I guess it's worth it. Let's go take the grasp. Oh goodness, that's a lot of stuff. At least they still pop instantly with my sprint. I do feel like I need more magic. I mean, what a surprise that we always feel like we need more resources than we currently have. Oh, there goes my armor. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I suppose. And in theory, I'll keep getting it because of Hephaestus' boon, so maybe it's fine. You know what? Now that I think about it, I could combo the Hex with my sprint, honestly, and that would be kind of funny. Because then it would truly be like Poseidon's old boon. Or old call. Another Poseidon boon. We're going for it. All I need is one really good Poseidon boon, and I think this really starts to pop off. I know that's not true, but if I want to believe that it is. Get out of there. Oop. I'm not a fan of these guys. They outrange me pretty substantially, but I can maneuver around them, and they die in one charge, so we're fine. Where's the last one? There you are. Just don't go under, and we'll take you out. Still one more, eh? Two more. I got a little, maybe too close there, but it worked out. It's fine. I should really just travel around by dashing so that I can at least damage things while I'm moving. Or get stuck on them. Okay, never mind. Not ideal. Alright, I'm going to transform here. Just try to take out what I can. should take them out. And there we go. Alright. What you got for me, Mr. Popo? Oh, hey, there's the special that I wanted. Or I take the attack boon. I mean, 50 flat damage on a multi-hit like that would absolutely destroy everything. I still don't know if this is the right call, but I kind of want to do it, despite what I was saying about the wave strike being extremely good on our attack. I may not... Ah, man, Kiwi. Tough decisions ahead. I think I'm going to go with it. Because that's the highest rank of a special attack I think I can get outside of Legendary, maybe? We'll have to see if it was the right call when in this next room. It was the right call. Look at us just pop these guys. Yeah, these guys are getting popped. Alright, it's pretty strong. I'll go for his attack boon in the next time I find him. Hopefully. Or I find another attack boon that makes it really worthwhile. Who knows? I think we'll find something pretty good. What I really need, though, is one more special attack focused Daedalus Hammer, at least. If I can get it. Oh, hey, Artemis.
Artemis.
I don't like her music. It's like very playful. I would call it playful almost. But it's nice. Love that we already cleared a lot of the room and then she shows up. There are a lot of things here, though. This is a very hefty move. Or hefty room. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? I can still use this. Alright. What have you got for us, Artie?
Appreciate the backup.
You found Kronos. Sank your fangs into his throat. Sister Hecate gave me the gist. How'd you do it? Found some exploitable weakness, something like that?
Mostly I just kept evading a lot. He's very powerful, but must have underestimated my ability to resist his tricks.
He won't always underestimate you, though. Must have his vulnerabilities. The old are seldom wise and often weak, right? He's bloodied. Go for the kill.
Well said. Well said, Artemis. Alright. Critical damage on anyone above 80% armor or HP. Not very great for bosses, though. After you hit with your attacks or special, fire a 10 damage arrow. Any damage you deal might be critical. I think we take this again, because even though it's a very small chance, those crits matter. Those crits absolutely matter.
Go unseen. Look upon me.
It just feels kind of like I'm cheerleading for these guys.
Rest easy now.
Well, whatever it is, it's cute. Alright, let's take the shop on this one. Alright, another Apollo boon, HP, and a pomegranate. Let's take the palm.
We got him finally, Lord Charon. The Titan can be slain. If but to complicate his schemes a little while, till we can put a stop to him for good. Yes, my father's throne shall be restored.
Alright, can we get this on the special? We can. Alright. That's a pretty solid increase in damage, but I think we're good.
My mother's strength.
And I do think I'll take the Apollo boon. I don't think I want it on my attack, though. While standing in your cast, gain magic. After you take damage, your foes are dazed. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times. That could be really good if it works with my transformation, but I get the feeling it doesn't. Or I'm afraid to find out that it doesn't. So let's go ahead and take this, because that'll at least give me some survivability. Or do I want the mana gain? I don't think I'm going to be standing on my cast very often, because I'm going to be dashing away and such, so yeah. Alright. Wish me luck, Kiwi.
Hello. Just can't get enough of us, can you, lady? Oh, it's okay. Happens to everybody, especially sailors who are just that good. Do you sail?
I wonder if eventually she'll stop calling us lady and call us by our actual name.
Your self-confidence is enviable, but I'm only here because I have to get past this ridiculous stage. So why don't we skip the show?
Because in Hades 1, you eventually kind of become friends to some degree with all of the bosses you fight.
Oh, I got a better idea. Why don't we start the show? All we needed was a little audience, and we've got you right where we want you.
Wrong. I've got you right where I want you. Yay, we got Coral Crown. Just DPSing down this bus, but look at all the damage that Poseidon boon got us. That's pretty big. I'm gonna transform here. So I can do this, drop a cast. What I'm really using the transformation for more than anything is a way to regenerate my magic while I'm transformed, because the mana regen does happen while you're transformed. Yeah, this new boon just does a lot of damage. It's not as amazing as the previous build we had that took out Kronos, but it's still pretty fantastic. Just do what I can to take out the drummer again. And now let's transform, so my mana can regen. And I can drop this, and just DPS her down like so. Yeah, and it's pretty easy to rack up mana uses, or mana consumption with this build because I'm spamming my Omega so much. And just like that, the drummer's out. Just DPS Skilla as much as possible. And I'm hitting Jetty behind her. I took out Jetty. That's pretty funny. I took out Jetty from behind her. And this transformation should be pretty effective against her final phase because I can just AoE everything and I'm invulnerable, so I just keep DPSing. And there we go. That was probably our cleanest Sirens yet.
I hate her.
Oh, Melinoe, I think you can find a way to like her.
Testament enacted.
Oh,
A
okay.
gift from Night.
I have no idea what that does, but that's our testament complete. Cool, I guess. Alright, so I like this armor passive that I've gotten from Arachne's Keepsake, but I get the sense that it's not great for me because I'm just prone to taking damage. Although, I usually do pretty well against the enemies in the next area, so maybe I keep it and try to keep stacking up armor. Because of the boon I have from Hephaestus, I'm always going to be gaining armor at the start of every room. It's not a whole lot, but it does matter. Or I take the free heal. I could take the Poseidon Keepsake here and guarantee that I get another Poseidon. Maybe I'll do that, actually, and then if I don't get a good attack boon, I can rarefy it. I think I'm going to do that. Although, I have a pretty high chance of finding him anyway, but I think I'm going to do this.
I see.
Alright. Final decision. Off we go. Okay, good to know. So giving up the Arachne passive, or the Arachne Keepsake,
Closer now.
made me lose all the armor that I had gained from it, which was only 4, but it's still gone.
Come on, Mel.
Oh well. Alright, let's see what we have in the Fields of Morning this run. Any interactable points here? Not obviously, okay. And looks like we're getting a palm and a magic boon, or magic upgrade. Not amazing, but we'll take it.
Golden petals on the ground. Flourish and reveal my path.
Let's go for this cheap HP first before we go fighting real things. Nope, don't want. I find it cute that the little spirity things are just like punching the air as they come at you.
Life.
So ineffective, very cute. Alright, we need to kill this first because this is always the problem child in these sorts of waves. That's pretty quick though. Let's transform. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's just that, like, you can see the time slows down here, but it doesn't against Kronos, which I find interesting. Probably because he is time, he doesn't let any of that nonsense happen. That's probably why the Hex was so risky.
Now for what's mine.
When I used it last episode. Alright, 68 damage instead of 60. I think I take the... I'm just going to stack damage on the special. These pomegranates are always... The pomegranates are always diminishing returns. And the more you stack into them, but there's still a lot. Alright, and now I can use my transformation again, so let's go ahead and pop that. Yeah, if I can get a really strong Poseidon attack and get this upgraded, it's going to be a very strong build for the 5 seconds I have on it. Okay, well, there's a Poseidon, but if... Oh, wow, you guys suck. That would probably give me the attack boon I'm looking for, and it would be really strong. But I mean, unquestionably, this is the better path right now. I mean, one, I don't have to fight a mini-boss that I'm prone to taking a lot of damage against. Beyond that, I mean, a Daedalus Hammer on top of everything else. Alright, well, let's go find our golden bough so we know where to go. Follow the petals. Will lead me to tree. I hope. Do you have tree for me, friend? Where'd tree? Alright, there's some nectar. We'll gladly take that, I suppose. Okay. Ah, here it is. Perfect. Now I can know where to go. Alright. Let's go for the hammer first, I think. I guess it really doesn't matter. This build is strong enough and I'm not terribly worried about the trash mobs, but whatever. Hopefully I get something that really makes this build pop off. I mean, the Poseidon boon being the heroic Poseidon special is already making the build pop off pretty substantially, but you know what I mean. Something to really make this build go out of control. Although I guess there wasn't really anything terribly like that in the previous run. I don't know. We'll see. Your special returns to you and deals 50% more damage, striking foes from behind. Uses 66 less mana and channels it faster. I think we go for the hook knives. Yeah. Because
Imbued with greater strength.
doubling an attack that does like 400 damage is going to chunk the enemies like nothing else. Let's see how this looks now. Goodbye, HP bar. And I currently, because I'm using the aspect of Melanoe on this... I think it's the aspect of Melanoe? It may not be, but whatever the aspect I'm currently using on the Sister Blades, I deal increased damage on back attack. So getting guaranteed backstabs, pretty solid. Yeah. That was probably the most important. Let's see. Sprint upgrade, shield upgrade, cast upgrade. I don't think I'm going to be using the sprint offensively, especially come the later bosses, so I'll take the little bit of extra armor, I guess.
Greater might.
That doesn't really feel like it matters terribly much, but oh well. Maybe I should have just taken the sprint to make dealing with trash mobs a little bit easier. Oh well, we're fine. What will Hermes give us today? Hopefully an upgrade to our... whatever it's called, our special somehow. I know he has things that make them travel or happen faster. Whoa, okay, we barely dodged that, but okay. Made it work.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, Hex requires using less mana before it's ready. Whenever you are struck, you may dodge any damage, attacks are faster. It's gotta be one of these two. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this one, because, I mean, the Hex is... I think we're kind of building into our Hex a little bit here. And on top of that, it's a Earth Elemental, so if I get another Hephaestus, it lets me do an Earth Infusion. He gives the infusion where you do 5% more damage per Earth boon you have, so it'll add up very quickly. Alright. Poseidon and Mini-Boss, or Echo? Not Echo. Is it Echo? Yeah, it's Echo. Oh, man, I keep getting really good offerings instead of Poseidon, and I think I have to take this again. We should have at least one more chance to get Poseidon.
Closer and closer to Cerberus.
Just watch. We're gonna get the choice between Selene and Poseidon in the next room.
Closer to Cerberus. Cerberus. Cerberus.
I want to get closer to Cerberus. I want to give him pets.
You know him. Massive triple-headed monster elsewhere in these fields. He's not supposed to be here, and it's made him very angry, poor dog.
Angry bulldog. Angry bulldog. Bulldog. Bulldog.
Alright, gain a random boon from the previous night. 50% dodge chance, or 50% more magic and HP. It's definitely going to be one of these two. I have found that this has not been terribly helpful. And because of how much I love to spam dodge, it ramps down rapidly. I'm going to take the previous boon. Controlled burn.
Don't give in.
Is that the one that makes it so I can shoot my... Oh, okay, perfect. That's more damage on our special that way. Does up the cost a fair bit, which is unideal. I think I heard a ding, meaning something is harvestable in this room, but I did not follow the little wispy that tell us where it went. I suspect it's close to the exit, so I'm going to hopefully find it there. This is unfortunate. Alright, Selenite and magic. Ooh, that looks very tasty. I'll take that room. Alright, I'm not going to go hunting for whatever it is I missed. Unfortunately, I'm sorry if you saw it and I didn't go for it. But yeah, let's take this. Or, I keep calling her Selenite, but I know it's Selene. Like, we established that. Take this little itty-bitty magic up. Always can use more magic, especially since I'm now consuming it more rapidly every time I use my Omega. Yeah, we're definitely doing damage now. No question about that. Right, let's... Oh, okay, perfect. We found her.
I'm not your prey.
Yeah, I'll burn through my magic faster, so I definitely need to get a mana regen boon sooner. The Chaos boon is pretty phenomenal, but it's not like it was last time, where it was just... it was unbelievably fast. I think it was like 14 per second, which was just insane. Having this little bit of armor definitely helps. I haven't really taken very much damage at all this floor yet. I'm sure that'll change as soon as I start fighting Cerberus, of course, but... Alright, let's get this... I still don't have an attack boon, mind you, but when I have an attack boon, I bet it's going to be really strong. And now, let's go for... 20% more damage. 1%, 1 second longer active, 1 second longer duration. There we go. Right, I need to find the golden bow, which is right there. Excellent. Hate that enemy. He's pretty tanky, but he get popped. He get popped. So I found the magic below us. Is there anything else? There is not. Fair enough. We did kind of find all the other things already, so that makes sense. Pop the transformation. So really all it boils down to is if I want to use this transformation effectively against Kronos, I just have to remember to not cast it. I have to use the same rules I use for casting my Omega special. I have to be in a safe location with a fair bit of distance, and then then I don't have to worry about him hitting me. Alright, we've got a lot of magic now. Alright, hopefully a Poseidon. I definitely need the HP, but I think the shop is a better call. Unfortunately, we did not find our Poseidon boon this floor, so hopefully it's in the shop, but I don't trust that it is. Nope. Oh well. There were just too many options that were better than Poseidon, unfortunately. Maybe I just take the Apollo attack here.
Could sacrifice a boon.
In each encounter, deal more damage until you take damage. Your attack has a chance. Well, as it turns out, I'm not getting any sort of Apollo attack anyway. That's really unfortunate. I'm not gonna get an attack boon. 15% more damage until I take a hit will not last very long with me. I think we just take this and hope that it affects. Of course. Oh, wait, no. Okay, never mind. That wasn't what I thought it was. Alright. Not great, but we'll take what we got. There's still a chance I find an attack boon on the next floor. That's cute, those little flowers. Alright, let's back off here and just use this. Try to get as much mana as I can. Or, not mana, just damage. Oh, really? I thought I outranged that, but oh well. Just get what damage I can this way. This is going to be rough without any sort of attack boon. Like, I really... Maybe, like, it was definitely the correct... I still stand by my decision to take the attack boon. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't... I wasted my dodge. Ugh. I misplayed that terribly. Unfortunate. Right, we've got enough magic, so let's go ahead and transform. Needed to get rid of this shadow guy as soon as possible. Oh, the goodness, there's another one, isn't there? There must be. Ugh, that's inconvenient. At least it doesn't appear that there's a... Okay. It looks like there isn't any Cerberus to worry about in the meantime, so I should be safe here. For now. Just burst this guy down ASAP. There we go. Let my mana regen while I wait for Cerberus to come back. And then just keep DPSing him as much as possible. This makes it fairly easy to dodge. Honestly, maybe I just do this. No, I don't think that's as much damage. We'll transform again. He's going to dig under, so I don't think I'll get to do this for very long, but I'll try and get what damage I can off on him. I'm going to bail out. I got some bad juju vibes there. Oh no. Oh gosh. Move fast. I think we've almost got him now, though. I'm going to transform and just finish him off that way. Yeah, the special attack in this really doesn't do very much at all. But there we go. Not the cleanest Cerberus, but I think I only took 30 damage altogether.
After a furious and world-shaking clash, the dreadful Cerberus recovers his true form.
Okay.
You're looking better already.
Got my flowers.
Tears.
Yeah, I took 19 damage altogether.
Having quelled the fury of the fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus, the Princess of the Dead stands poised to delve into the pits of Tartarus, where waits her lifelong foe.
We're now so close, aren't we?
Plus the 15 damage that my armor blocked. And hey, with the pool will heal me back. So really the question is, do I go with the Death Defiance from Skelly's Tooth, or do I go with the Silver Wheel so that I can really spam my attacks non-stop? I think I still need to be carried by the Death Defiance. Like, this build feels strong, but not necessarily as strong as the last build.
Going down.
Granted, I'm learning the patterns of all the enemies a lot better, so I can better handle them.
Ground floor.
But it seems a little iffy. So let's play it safe this run, and once we get better, once we really learn Kronos' patterns, we'll consider getting more creative, if you will. This little bit of armor from Hephaestus really is paying off, though, because it seems most of the time I'm prone to taking like 1 or 2 hits at most per room.
Anybody sensible would flee from Tartarus, not pause right in.
I do agree with that, Kronos, but I don't think you're speaking... I don't think you're going to speak sense into Melanoe. May as well pop my transformation here. I really... Like, all I need is 1 attack boon at this point. I'll take whatever I get. And then I'm sure after I take it, I'll get the boon that I actually wanted. I just have to keep these guys from summoning their little rat friends. That's the biggest thing. Would you kindly not do the exact thing I just said not to do? It's like he knew. What a butthole. But the good news is with this transformation hex, I can pretty reliably invulnerability my way through those annoying
House
rats.
shall go unpunished.
Amen. Alright. I guess I don't really need to kill these, do I? My special doesn't like to home in on them. Alright. Hopefully we get some branching paths, or at the very least, you know what? At the very least, we're guaranteed some boons in the shop. So I'll just have to count on those, if nothing else. Yeah, and the nice thing is I remember now that I have a passive that makes me deal more damage against enemies in my cast, so I just have to remember to keep my cast up. I really find these slow-moving fireballs pretty funny. I'll go ahead and drop that. No rats. No rats allowed in my house. Well, technically it's Melinoe's house, but still, you know what I mean. Just imagine if I have Poseidon Boon on this, I would be shredding his HP bar.
Few more chambers still.
There's Apollo. It really wants to give me Apollo boons, honestly. Do I take this and go for the mini-boss? Because the mini-bosses on this floor are hard. I have the damage to deal with it, though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and if it doesn't give me an amazing attack boon... Alright, it's you. Okay, thankfully he's giving me the good pattern, so I'm just going to focus on DPSing him down as quick as possible, use as much magic as I can, and then when he starts charging his laser, I do this, and now he can't hurt me, and I just DPS him further while my mana recharges. Ah, there goes my armor. It's fine. DPS, DPS. Hands down the worst boss in the game. Like, I hate this enemy most of all. But at least it's dead now. And taking 30 damage against it is pretty good for us. Like, it's a fairly low damage overall that we took. And we'll heal some of it back, hopefully. Alright, Apollo, what have you got? Omega Cast expires to rapidly deal damage. We saw that this was extremely powerful. Foes with Daze take more damage if struck from behind. I don't have a reliable Daze dealer, though. Only my, if I get hit sort of effect. So I think he didn't even give us an attack boon either, which is hilarious. Yeah, we'll take the Omega Cast, because that was really strong last time, too. Oh, excellent. More grasp.
Let me show you the way.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Why don't we try again?
At least they let you retry. You gotta be quick, apparently. Wow. Oh, this guy is... Okay. I don't know why they made him so hard, but they sure did. Just grab those 5 gold, because they'll matter. Oh, hey, Hades. And that gives us a chance to stack up an extra heal, because we get 2 HP per room we leave.
All bound in chains of hardest adamant. The erstwhile lord and master of the dead now is a prisoner within the realm the fates themselves decreed was his by right.
I'm sorry, Father.
Just gonna steal your gold. You're not using it, I'm sure.
The monstrous hound of hell bears countless fangs as if to say, back off.
He may say that, but what if I just still pet him anyway?
Okay.
Alright. One day we will be allowed to pet you, and I will give you the best pets you have ever had.
Such a cacophony occurred after you last visited. Exactly when I cannot say. All of the Titan's wretched servants flew into a panic. Their cries would not cease. What transpired?
Perhaps they were concerned for their master, or busy trying to bring him back to life. Because I slew him, finally. And it won't be the last time.
Blood and darkness. Then you accomplished that which once took half the blasted strength of Olympus. All on your own.
Not on my own at all. I had their strength, if not their support, as you've given me yours. Father, we can stop him. And for now, we can kill him.
He shall seek vengeance with a renewed zeal. This entire plot of his is driven by the same impulse. Then kill him if you must. At least, his many deaths ought to keep him occupied.
Alright, deal more damage for each spent Death Defiance. In your confrontation, Kronos takes a 20% damage hit. Summons fewer reinforcements. I feel as though I'm going to end up using this anyway, so I'll take the damage up. That's what we did last time, too.
That I can spare.
And
You honor me.
my current build makes me think that I can probably deal with his reinforcements pretty handily. And honestly, 20% damage in the first phase doesn't feel like that substantial an amount. It might speed things up. Oh, whoa. Might speed things up a little bit, but not enough to really make a difference for me, I think. Well, thankfully my armor took that hit, so I didn't actually take any HP damage. I'm gonna transform here. I really didn't need to, but it's not like it hurts to do it anyway. Yeah, my Omega cast is just gonna hit so much. It's just the AoE is insane. Look at that. It's a little strobe lighty though, I will say. But look at that. Like my hex is up already. Oh, right. I should be attacking, shouldn't I? Feels like that shouldn't be so... That should be obvious, and yet somehow I missed that basic fact. Alright, there we go. Am I... Watch, I'm gonna go to the shop, and I'll have enough I'll definitely have enough gold to get 2 boons, I believe. But watch me not get a single offering for an attack boon, despite that fact. I need to... Oh, he's summoning already. Gosh darn it. I hate these things. Right, let's go ahead and just cast this and get rid of this rat problem. Oh, there they are. Rats. Alright, I didn't take any damage to break my shield. And now I should have enough to do this. And we can take him out the right way. That, not gonna lie, that cast is a little bit of a, the cast is a little bit of a strobe light. Think we canceled out his rat summoning? We did not. This may protect me from them, honestly. Yeah, it does. At least if I hit them from the correct angle. Sadly, not very much in the way of bonuses. Do I go for the triple palm is really the question. I'm feeling pretty safe with this build, honestly. That one Hephaestus boon is carrying its weight immensely. Oh, you know what? Watch. I'm going to get an attack boon. And it's going to be Hephaestus who gives it to me. Just you watch. It will be the most useless attack boon I could have gotten for the way I'm running this build. But I would not put it past my roguelite RNG experience to do exactly that. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. Gradually take them out. There we go. And it's nice that this pierces because I can kill a lot with it in one hit. Yeah, my special does a lot of damage because of how I built it, which is quite nice. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the transformation here. I definitely think Apollo's cast is one of the best in the game. It feels extremely strong. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, those little arrow glasses, they have an attack that just comes out of nowhere, I swear. Or it's very hard to keep track when everything else is going on the field. And they're very good at homing. I'm slowed. I think we got it. Cool. Alright. Alright, not our cleanest room, but we really didn't take that much damage. Sprint does more damage. After you take damage, daze everyone. Your attack has a 11% chance to hit twice. None of these are really what I want. I'll take this.
I grow strong.
On the off chance it does work with our hex. I know I'm getting greedy. Like I'm going to take damage and it's going to accumulate, but I still think it's worth it. this build. This build feels very strong overall, I will say. Still nothing astonishingly standout, but definitely I have confidence. I have at least some amount of confidence. Whether it's earned or not is to be decided, but feels like I have a pretty solid fighting chance, if nothing else. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. Looks like that's not the end of it, or it is. Okay, cool.
For me.
That was a whole lot of gold. Alright, final room before the shop, and I should be able to buy a whole bunch of goodies in there, which will hopefully provide us with at least one reasonably good attack boon. Again, if we can pull the Poseidon attack boon, we're gonna have such a good time. Like, it's gonna be crazy what happens after that, I imagine. Maybe I'm overselling it, but I hope I'm not. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of stuff. I need to get rid of some of these things ASAP. That is too many things I have to dodge at once. No lasers allowed in my house. We established this earlier. Got to say, I did not appreciate how strong Poseidon's boons are until I started using them more. I think that's how it was in the first game too. Like, Poseidon is ridiculously strong, but it doesn't look like he is, because you see, oh, it's gonna do like 10 damage or 20 damage on paper, but it adds up to so much if you use it on the right aspects and the right weapons.
This is it.
Hestia. Hestia is the only thing we got. What are you?
Lord Charon set up shop.
I think that's a testament. Well, as ever, very... Like, Hestia has not showed up once this entire run, and now here she is. Please at least give me an attack boon. Oh, you know what? She probably showed up because I got Supernova, or whatever it was, the controlled burn. That's probably why she showed up here. But that's really frustrating. I'm gonna take this first, I think.
Here you are.
20 armor. I don't think it's worth it. Let's go for the Omega cast damage, because that adds up a lot. Alright, Hestia, please give me an attack boon.
You gave him one from all of us. Kronos, that is. A right proper old-fashioned beating, that is. Must have felt all warm and cozy, didn't it? Makes you want to do it again and again.
Oh, hooray. Her most common boon. Oh, well. Honestly, giving up extra dose sounds kind of nice, but we've already established our plan. And hey, if I can stack scorch damage, that means I can focus on dodging. It's not... It's absolutely... It's 100% better than Hephaestus's boon would have been. But still very, very disappointing. Like, this build would have been outstanding if we had Poseidon's attack.
Your eyes do not deceive. I'm as hale and hearty as can be. That sinking sense you must have felt after our previous exchange. The fear of the utter senselessness of your entire enterprise. You now know it to be true.
The starship Melanoe stops for no time.
I was never going to destroy you in a single clash. You more than anybody ought to know results of any worth take time.
Ah, so then you wish to make a habit of such unceremonious appearances as this, as though they might amount to something in the end. Fine. For my part, I occasionally need to stretch my limbs.
I'm very curious to see what their resolution to this conflict will end up being. Kronos, the Titan of Time. Let's start another fight. We make short work of his minions with this build. Oh, I didn't see that coming fast enough. Where did I get all this armor from? Oh, right, I bought it before I came into the shop. Or I came into the fight. I forgot, somehow. Yep. We still do a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and transform, which is a mistake. Oh, we made it. Right, so he doesn't freeze like all the enemies, and I have to remember that. But look at us just stacking up the... We're just gonna stack up all the scorch damage there, and he's gonna keep taking some chip damage as we go. Ah. He's doing it again? No, he's not. Oh, he's using these standards. going to focus on taking these out first. Okay, there we go. I'm going to pop my transformation now so I can get some damage off on him. Oh, he teleported away. Darn. This is fine, though, because this gives us a chance to take out his minions unabated. Alright, just focus on dodging here. Oh, he's still got a shield up there, apparently. Oh. Ah. I didn't dodge right. No, where'd that shield come from? Oh, well. Just get as much scorch damage as I can. Try to attack like that. He's spamming this a lot. Nope, I don't want this. I don't want this. Oh, I dodged that. Nice. Right, I'm going to go for the transformation here because he's going into his next phase. Although that was probably a waste. Got some... I'm getting really good damage on him, though. Did you really? It's funny that he announces that to us. Oh! I did not see you coming. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this. Hope he runs into it. Right, we're fine. I'm gonna go ahead and transform here. Pop this. Get some scorch damage up on him. Just gotta take out his minions ASAP. Transform. And then I can get some damage like this. Oh, well, I knew that was gonna happen and I still dashed into it. Get some scorch on him. Back away. Let him come a little bit closer. Not that close, not that close, too close. Okay. I think this will expand enough to hit him. Nope, it didn't get charged enough. Oh well. Go ahead and pop that on him. Oh, I don't have enough mana. Alright, I'm gonna back off and let my mana regen. Get a little closer and oh. He's really spamming this move like no tomorrow this run, I swear. But while he's there, it seems like if you sprint around him, it's pretty easy to dodge that. I think that's it, though. I think we've got him. Just one more of these, and there we go. Phase 1 complete.
So, you possess some of your father's strength. Or rather, mine.
Alright, Kiwi. Here we go. Phase 2. And I remember he starts off with an attack that is spooky looking, so let's go ahead and do this and start transforming. Pop this, get this cast on him. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this means, but I don't like it. I'm surprised that didn't hit me, honestly. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I can transform, going for it. Bunch of damage here. Oh, I need to get into that. I can get some free damage on him like this. He's already half dead, Kiwi. We're doing this. I think we've got this. I really do think we've got this. Alright, he's spawning minions. We can deal with that. Kill them as they spawn. I'm gonna go ahead and transform here just because I think it's gonna get a little iffy very quickly. Oh, I wanna do this. He's using this move, but we figured out how to deal with this. Just out-sprint it. And I can kill his minions while I'm doing this. Yeah, so once I figured out that you can see when he's going to attack by him, he flashes white. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Oh my goodness, that dodge couldn't have been better timed. Alright, I'm transforming because this is super sketchy. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on this screen. We need to take out his minions, I think. Alright, we're good. I'm not sure yet, but I may have no damage this phase, honestly. Which, if I did, is like, go me. I mean, obviously I can't tell that until I beat him, but it feels possible at this stage. He's gonna dash again. Nope. He's gonna swipe. Dash a third time. No. So he does a 3-hit combo. Oh, okay. Hi, Granddad. Bye, Dad. Bye, Granddad. We did it.
You cannot stop me. Merely slow me down a bit.
Okay, so that's our second win of 5 weapons.
How is this possible?
I got good. That's how it's possible. I got good rolls, I got better mechanics, and I learned your patterns.
Cerberus.
Alright, so what made this run the way it did? Obviously, level 3 heroic wave flourish is the biggest thing. My special was carrying that run, and then the Daedalus hammers that I pulled also. Beyond that, I mean, I think that's really the core of the build, and then the sprint helped very much in the early game, and then, of course, Apollo's cast is just absurdly strong. And, oh, yeah. Can't forget the, you know, the casual 6 seconds of spammable invulnerability, because you know how that makes game balance work. But there we go, win number 2. Heck yeah.
The gutted grand hall of the former House of Hades eerily lies still. Knowing the immortal Titan shall return, the Dark Princess pursues an object that may be the key to her predicament.
It should be in the prince's chamber still.
Okay.
Such power. The chamber's down the hall.
Yeah, I know where I need to go. I do like how sparkly the sand is. It makes the crow brain I've inherited from Kiwi tickle.
Cannot be stopped. Neither can the quite relentless princess of the underworld. Her cathartic vengeance surely is at hand.
Return to Shadow now.
But there we go, win number 2. I wonder what that unlocks for us. And if nothing else, I think we're gonna unlock the service. Alright, we already saw this.
What? Where? Father?
Oh.
But Lord Hades,
You have your orders. Now return to Shadow. And take care of her. For all of us.
No harm shall come to young Melinoe, my lord. In this, at least, I shall not fail you. Farewell.
Goodbye, daughter.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. Huh. That's funny. I didn't expect to control Zeus. Oh, we're in his bedroom from the first game. That's funny. What am I to do? Do I leave? Okay, I leave. What a nostalgic sight. The fully upgraded House of Hades. Oh no, Nyx.
Nyx. Nyx. Nyx. Answer me. Blast.
I'm trying to sprint, but he plays like Zagreus. He doesn't have a dash. He only has a dash. He doesn't have a sprint. Oh look, it's everyone just completely coded in time. That's a weird statement.
Hades.
Bye, Dad. Not interested. Okay, I guess I don't get a choice. So who have we got? Oh, there's Dusa. I can't quite tell who that is. I think that's Persephone there. Thanatos. What if I legitimately can't tell? There's Zagreus. There's Meg. So that must be Achilles right there, I think. Okay.
Ah, there you are, my son. Grown a full beard and a broad frame, I see. And now you have a family of your own. How full of life they are, despite the dour environs.
Greetings, Father. I was not expecting your arrival. You must forgive us that the house was unprepared for guests. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
Oh, you know, for one thing, I was in the area. You might recall the time you, Zeus, and the rest of you little brats cut me to ribbons. Sprinkled all my bits all throughout Tartarus.
Father, that was a war you started and you know it. We took no joy in what we had to do. But how can this be? I thought that you were gone.
Do not sound so disappointed. It is I who should be disappointed here, not you. You thought I was gone. I was. But it turns out spite is a powerful motivator. Blood sacrifices also helped.
Spite is definitely a powerful motivator.
What do you intend to do? And what have you done to the others? To my family?
Your cries fall on deaf ears. Fear not, my son. I have not eaten them or anything. I have merely set them aside. They stand imprisoned in a moment that shall never pass. My qualm is not with them.
Olympus shall have your head. You can take mine for all I care, blast you. But don't you dare harm anybody in my house.
Hades, I don't think you're in a good position to be laying threats on him at the moment. I appreciate the sentiment, though.
You have grown so accustomed to issuing commands that you forget yourself. Though I do have such a command for you, tell me exactly where the Fates reside.
The Fates? How should I know? Not even Nyx herself knows where her daughters are. Why are you asking me?
Interesting.
Father.
I always love the flashbacks because they give so much more context to the story. Sometimes they're really funny, and often they're very interesting or good for character development.
Kronos has my family, and the Fates themselves. Oh, Phrynos. You don't remember them, besides this painting and your dreams. But still, you fight for them.
It is a really nice painting. No Dora, I see.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Moros.
My task began immediately following reports that Kronos found a way to gain the upper hand against Olympus. We just didn't know which sort of way. But now I think I do. Your sisters, the three Fates. He got them, didn't he? Is that why you're here?
You ask while making clear to me that you already know. I ought to have been there when it happened. Perhaps the Fates knew I lacked the strength to protect them, so they protected me.
How did he find them? What does he want from them?
I don't know how he found them. Few beings with knowledge of their whereabouts exist. As to what he wants from them, and this is a conjecture of my own, surely he'll try to influence their weavings from here on.
Oh.
Well, not a surprise that someone of his power wants to control the future.
You prevailed in your attempt, but our enemy is time itself. And it would seem that he is not prepared to abdicate his stolen throne as yet.
Also, I have to say I appreciate in the last episode when I was recording the hot spring attempts, you saw the design of Hecate and you're like, I like her. And I'm like, I knew you would.
Prevailed, sure. And yet, I feel as though I've come no closer to achieving our true goal. My task, sometimes I fear, it's impossible.
Impossibility tends to be transient. Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives
At last.
Patience, then.
Comment on patience when I accidentally skip some dialogue. Yeah, I deserve that. Oh, it sells nightmares now, but what are nightmares used for? I feel like those are the things we get from clearing testaments. Testaments? Whatever, but I don't know.
The unhappy goddess of comeuppance casts her judging gaze on all within the crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Don't want to get on Nem's bad side.
The goddess of comeuppance.
Had one of my dreams, Nem. Your mother was there. And my father. He showed concern for her. She was under the Titan's spell.
Mother Nyx made a mistake in trusting Hades with so much of the underworld. This realm was never his by right, not till the Fates decided otherwise. Mother worked hard. They were probably just trying to send her help.
You're saying the Fates granted my father authority over the realm of the dead just to give Nyx a hand with all her responsibilities?
That's right.
Huh.
Odysseus is also missing.
May I?
Alright, let's plant whatever we can here. Do we have garlic seeds? Because I need garlic. I do not have garlic.
The kind of moss I need only grows on the surface.
Huh. Well, we'll go ahead and grow those now, I guess. Hypno's still sleeping. Not a surprise. Wonder what... I do genuinely wonder what will wake him up.
How have my favorite creatures been surviving recently?
Woof.
Could ask someone to join me for a soak.
I would love to do that, but no one wants to join me.
Spring draws its heat from deep within the earth. Its water so pristine and pure that they can cleanse the body and the soul.
If I get in, I might never want to get out.
Sounds like someone else I know. Hey, Kiwi. Alright. Oh, wait. That's not a bath salt.
You need not influence me with such gifts. We have a task. Let us stay focused on it, no?
You have taught me to apply myself to many things at once, Headmistress. Why can't I stay on task while paying my respects?
Well, if ever there was someone I wanted to double up on a gift, it was Hecate, I suppose.
Death to Kronos. There has to be a way.
So did I forget? I definitely forgot to do the shadow extraction before the last run. That's a little frustrating. What is this? It is said that time cannot be stopped. The Titan of Time... So, suppress the ability of Kronos to reconstitute himself night after night. What does that mean? Is that... Huh. Looks like it's something that we can't buy just yet anyway. I bet the entropy is something that we find in Zagreus' room, maybe? That's annoying. I was so ready to go upstairs, but I guess we have to wait one more day. At the very least, I can go ahead and do this and update the Book of Shadows with insight into the gods.
Power to create.
And I can upgrade the soil, create 2 additional soil plots near the grove. Awesome.
See that, sisters?
Alright, now we can grow more plants. Excellent. Nemesis, want to take a bath with me?
Hey, I suspect I know the answer, though I don't suppose you want to pay a visit to the springs? Clear our heads?
Oh, appreciate the invite, but I'm on guard duty right now, probably until time claims us all. And this suit takes forever to get on or off.
Unfortunate. I will take a bath with someone one day, Kiwi. Let's go ahead and plant these last 2 plants, and then we'll... I don't actually know what I want to grow, frankly. Let's make some poppies, because why not?
You go.
Oh, those take forever to grow. Wow. Oh, you know what? We have enough grasp that we can do this.
All in the mind.
Well, once at least. And then cast has plus 50 power whenever it detonates. That would be insane on the Apollo cast. Like, absolutely bonkers insane. I only have 2, so can't really afford to use any of these unless I give something else up. I think for now I'll just take the dash being faster. Set with 1... No, okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, this lets me re-roll. But that costs 3 as well, so we'll just take the dash upgrade for now.
The Swift Runner.
Unless I can trade something out. I mean, it's really this one that seems extremely worth getting. It costs only 3, so if I give up something worth 2... I don't really want to give these up, though, so I'll just leave it be for now. And then here... The concave stone worked out pretty well for... Well, I guess it didn't perfectly work out for me. It kind of just worked out in the long run. I'll think on these and pick one before the start of the next run. But you don't have to watch that here. Alright. Well, we still don't have access to this weapon. Because I need bronze, which I haven't figured out how to get yet.
But I should show you the way. Hey, by the way, I meant to say nice going on occasion of achieving your objective and all that. You did achieve it, right? Show Kronos the what for?
I was able to defeat him, yes, Commander. But my ultimate objective is far from complete.
Ah, well, that's objectives for you. Soon as one's complete, along comes another. But you are gonna keep knocking them dead.
Yeah, I am.
By your leave.
Alright, Kiwi, I think that's probably about the end of the episode.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow.
So with all that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching. And would you look at that, we beat Kronos a second time. I think my goal will be to try and beat him once with every weapon, and ideally with their individual aspects as well when those finally become available. But for now, I guess we'll go with the Umbral Flames, because I was planning on using them this run. And we'll set ourselves up for 20% more foes felt fine.
I swear it, Nyx.
I'm not clear on what it... Oh, I see. It's telling me what weapon I have to use, I think. So if I want to unlock that testament, I need to use this weapon, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So let's go ahead and beat this with... We'll do this Witch's Staff next run. And we will have 20% more foes. Okay. So with all that said, Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.